Hello, and welcome to the Evelyn Rose Quilt Company. I'm your host, Kayla, and today we're talking about trip number 1 for the All Missouri Shop Hop. I don't know if you are aware of what this is. There's a few states that do it, and this is the 4th year for Missouri, and we didn't participate last year, but this is our 3rd year participating, and it's a lot of fun. My mom and my grandma go, and myself, obviously. Sometimes my daughter goes. Today my niece joined us, so it's the rest of, whoever else wants to come. But anyway, we went ahead and started on this tab right here, which is the South Central region this year. And let's see, we just went down 44 and then a little bit off 44. We went to 5 shops. I bought at 3. So yeah, let's just go over what I got and from where. While we do this, we're going to have some elderberry tea from northwoodstea.com. Well, probably not .com, but that's where you want to go. This is from our Advent box from Sally Tomato. We're finally together trying the second tea, the elderberry. I've had it steeping for a minute in here, so okay, I'm not gonna lie, it smells a little, at first it smelled like a little bit like stick. So now it smells a little bit less like sticks. So let's give it a shot. It does not taste like sticks, so that's good. It's got kind of a light berry taste. I thought elderberry was like a really sweet berry, but I've only had it in like the jam, I think. Maybe a pie. I think it's real tart, so you have to add a lot of sugar maybe. I can't remember if that's what I had or not. Anyway, it's good. It's better than I was expecting. I see a little fuzz floating around here, so don't mind me as I pick it out. I just don't want to drink it. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's mild in flavor. I was expecting, I'm used to Celestia tea. I haven't had it in a long time, so whereas the flavors like hit you in the face, these seem to be much more subtle, and I'm liking that actually. So, anyway, shop hop time. We went to 5 stores, and this year you get a postcard with them. The first 2 years you got a quilt block. Last year they gave out like a block pattern, and then if you completed the region, I believe you got a pattern to complete the blocks from that region to make a quilt out of it. I really was wishing they did that again, and after getting the note cards from this year, I am wishing that they still did that other one, but it is what it is. So let's see, where do we go first? We went to R&R Ace. They gave this card here. So much more than a fabric store. It is a note card. It is empty. It does have R&R Ace on the back. So that's what we're getting from all the stores. They're all going to be different because the stores design their own front. Just like with the quilt blocks, they design their own blocks. And my mom got some candy there, and a surprise I can't mention, but just, yeah, candy. Sorry, it's this great lotion. It's really good for my face, but boy, does it make me shiny. Then I forget what my grandma got there. Okay, I'm going to show you what I just noticed because I don't know if it was intentional or not, but anyway, we went to Divine Quilts. The R&R Ace was in St. Clair. Divine Quilts is in Sullivan, and this is their card. It says, "In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your path." Now, I just noticed the block is a little wonky, and I don't know if it was intentional or not. I'm thinking not. I didn't get that vibe that they were jokesters from them. But anyway, I do like the colors of that one. Next, we drove on down to Sullivan. No, we went down all the way down to Rolla. That was probably, except for the ride home, our longest stretch in the car from Sullivan to Rolla. And there are 2 stores there. Let me make sure I get the names right. First, we went to Mama's Outback Quilting and Crafts. And I feel a sneeze coming. I don't want to sneeze. Don't do it. Okay. And this is the card we got from Mama's. And it says, "Quilter's blessing. May your stash always be colorful and bright, and may the fabric of your life be so blessed." Anyway, that one's cute. So when I was there, my niece got some fabric to make a beach bag. My mom, what did she get? She got a pattern and some fat quarters, I think. I can't remember. We just went through everything. Why can't I remember? And my grandma got a book. Or two. No, just one there. Yeah. My grandma got a book at almost every store. She likes the books. Anyway, I liked the store a lot. The people were very nice. When they found out my niece was interested in sewing and that she was making a tote bag, they gave her some zippers. Just, here's some zippers for you. So that was very, very nice. I did grab their business card because I do want to go back. I liked them. Let's see, I grabbed this pattern here, Pavers by Villa Rosa Designs. Molly Cook is the designer for this one. It takes fat quarters or 10-inch squares. So I thought that looked pretty cute and pretty easy to fit complete. And I did get some fat quarters there. They don't go together, so they will not be a part of this because I just grabbed what I liked and there's my stack. Now, these three might be able to go together. We will see. Maybe. Let's open them up. Maybe we got good bindings. Here's the first one. This is by Bernitex, Blooming Color by Wolf somebody. The last name starts with P-A. Let's see, our next one, we did not get the good selvage. The colors aren't quite right to go with the other one, but I thought that was cute. I like this one. I might have to track this down and get more because that would be a really cute bag, maybe. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with any of these fat quarters. For now, they're going into my stash. This one, we also did not get the good binding. But I think this one actually might work with this. Those look pretty good together. I'm going to say those work. Yeah, they're probably not meant to go with each other, but they work together, and that's all that matters. Then I got this lovely purple one. This is actually the first one that caught my eye. This one is Alluring Butterflies by Ann Lauer of Grizzly Gulch Galleries for Bernitex. And I did grab this one as I was just standing there and saw it in a different bin. I don't know what it is. Didn't get the good selvage on this one. And lastly, I couldn't pass this one up. I think this was the second one I grabbed. This is Riley Blake Design, Twas by Jill Howarth. So apparently it's from the Christmas line. I wouldn't have guessed that. I don't know how well you can see it in the camera. Oh yeah, you can see it pretty good. Okay. Now, she added two patterns. This is the block from last year's Shop Hop. So I really wish they would have done these again, because I would love to have a block from every store. I think that's really fun. And she added this one as well, a la carte. This was also from a separate Shop Hop, so all the leftover patterns she had from Shop Hops, she just stuck them in her bags, which I think is really awesome. And they were so sweet and helpful to my niece, and friendly. 100 out of 100 will go back. Next up was our other shop in Rolla. There was two in Rolla, and make sure I get the name right. This one is Uniquely Yours, Knitting and Quilting Center. Now, half of their store was for knitting, so it was yarn. I'm not a knitter, I'm not a crocheter. I've dabbled in crochet, but really not much, and also not well. I'm not good at keeping track of my stitches. Embroidery, I like. Yeah. So anyway, here's their card. This is my favorite card of the day. It says, if you see me with a seam ripper, now is not the time. And it's accurate. So anyway, what I got Okay, two things. One, I got a blind bag. It was a $12 bag, guaranteed to have at least $20 worth of merchandise inside. They had them for spinning, knitting, crochet, and quilting. I made sure to grab a quilting bag. I did already look in it because we always stop at my grandma's and go through everything we purchased, so I did already go through it. I almost got this really cool pack of Frank Lloyd Wright fat quarters. It was a little more than I could spend at the moment, that I could justify spending, I should say. So I put that back, but it was so cool. Anyway, I got this bundle instead. This is a 6-piece bundle, so not as big as the Frank Lloyd Wright bundle, which was 12, but it was only 20, plus it was on sale. So we're gonna go ahead and open these up because they are all from the same line. There was one additional print in the line, and it was a white with little tiny blue dots, so it would have been better if that was in there, but it's okay that it's not. This bundle is it's by QT Fabrics, but I'm missing the designer info. Anyway, I love these colors. I think they're so pretty. Do we have a name on that one? No. A little peachy coral. I feel like it's not doing the color justice on this one. That is still looking dark. Maybe if I come this way. It's so much more, it's looking there. That's better. That's closer to the right color. A little peachiness, not brown. Here we go. Now we can see the designer. This is by Julie Lynch from CJL Designs. Delilah's at Dusk for QT Fabrics. Are we seeing the right colors? I can't see when I hold it up, but there's a lovely blender-esque. And this really pretty greenish teal version. Anyway, I thought those were really pretty, and so I grabbed that. And then as far as my mystery bag, it had 3 things in it. Definitely worth the $12. So first it came with this Foxifier pattern. Not all of them included a pattern. If I bring it closer. This is by Villa Rosa. And some of the kits had a pattern, some didn't. This one did. It also had this shielding lotion. She looks very happy in the picture there, so I know I'm going to be happy with this. It relieves your dry and irritated skin, eczema, psoriasis relief, cracked and dry feet. It's diabetic friendly. Has over 90 applications in this tiny bottle. Gloves in a bottle is what the bottle says. So it protects your hands from hand sanitizer, surgical scrubs, frequent hand washing, home and workplace irritants. So, oh well, let's give it a shot, I guess. Maybe when we're done with the fabric, we'll give that a whirl. But yeah, it's basically gloves in a bottle. I will read this later and tell you if there's anything important. But for now, we're moving on because the mystery bag also included this panel. This is the first half, and there's the second half. So it's a light dark. That's probably upside down. It's definitely upside down if you do it that way, so hold on. I wonder, this might be a good one for hanging on the wall when it's done, because it's not that big of a panel. And if you can do it this way, horizontal or vertical, and I think it would look fine. So if you want to see the whole thing, there's a picture of it. And the Foxfire comes out to 56 by 72, and it's made for this panel, I guess. The panel is approximately 24 by 40, and this is a 24 by 42. So that's actually perfect. So I need to find some border, 3 borders, and some binding and some backing, and then that's not that much. So now I have a goal of what to look for at the next outing. And yeah, that's it for that one. lastly, we went to, I don't know where. Where did we go? We went to Salem, and I'm dropping everything, to a place called Quilter's Journey. Here's their postcard. And it says, when life gives you scraps, make a quilt. I opened it up to read the inside. There's nothing there. Anyway, I do remember this one from our first year. It's our first time coming back to this one. Hang on. I've been talking a lot today. And as soon as we pulled up, it felt familiar. All of these other ones were in a store, like a storefront store. This one is a house that was converted into a store. It was our only one like that today, but I found out in the previous years that's actually pretty common. So I got 3 things there. I got 2 fat quarters. They look a little dark now that I'm in here. There, that's better. We will open them up, of course. These are batiks. I don't know what I'm gonna make with these, but I like them. This one looks kind of like amoebas or no, germs or something if you look too close, but we're just gonna call them splats. And I thought it worked nice with this one, so let's open this one up. There's little birds. Yeah, I think those look nice together. This one's definitely a little lighter in the pink color, but I think they work pretty well. You can let me know if you agree with me, but I think I'm right. And also I got this So Fine thread gloss. I've been looking for something like this, some kind of thread wax or something from when I'm doing embroidery, just to keep it from getting tangled. She had like 4 or 5 different scents. The first one I picked up was lavender, and as much as I enjoy lavender, I didn't want that. I was gonna let you smell it. So this one's kind of neutral, and it is called Satsuma. I didn't know what that one was, so I opened it and smelled it and said, yep, that's the winner, without smelling any of the other ones. So I finally got some thread gloss, and I am going to put this in my embroidery kit thing. And maybe I'll embroider tonight. I don't know, I have a lot of things going on, apparently, fabric-wise. So that is everything I got on today's trip, and let's see, I think Mom and Grandma bought things at the other stores as well. I can't remember now. I know I know Mom bought 2 patterns at Quilter's Journey. My niece got a scrap bag for $2. $2. That was a good deal. And what did Grandma get there? I know I think she got a book. She got 2 books there. One is a really cool block book, and another one was something else. And I'm really good at remembering what they got. At Uniquely Yours, I believe my grandma got another book. She got 2 of the Fabric Cafe books. The first one, it was a fat quarter book, and the second one, nope, backwards, flip that. The first one was one of the newer books, the one where you can make the quilts or the placemats or table runners or bed scarves or things like that. And the other one was one of the fat quarter ones from Fabric Cafe. So I think that's all she got today, was maybe a couple, I think 1 fat quarter from the first Rolla shop. I'm not good at this, remembering what everyone gets. Anyway, since I know you're dying to know, yes, I did paint this one. I didn't make it, but I painted it. And this tea is good. It's steeped a little longer, so yeah, it's still good. It's not one of the really bitter ones where you need sugar or anything. It's mild in flavor, which is nice because I like to drink tea plain. Anyway, I think I still like the mushroom one better. Is that weird? I didn't think I would, but I think the mushroom one is a little bit better than this. But since it's cold and flu season starting up, back to school, and I know my allergies are kicking, I went with the elderberry today, just in case it's not allergies. But yeah, anyway, that's what I got on today's Shop Hop, and I don't know when I'll be able to go again because I think I'm busy next weekend, but we'll see. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.